Now, we have seen another level of threats coming to Peter Obi. Another influencer on Twitter said, any other that votes for Peter Obi is voting against Islam. Islam does not allow you to vote for Peter Obi, and it has really caused religious controversy. Now, they are even calling Jonathan to come back and contest 2027 election. But then a question has been asked yesterday: why are you not condemning Boko Haram, herdsmen? Why are you always against Igbo presidency? That we have asked the man, Mr. James Iwemeka, why did you that the Fulanis are afraid of Peter Obi? But it seems that even Atiku love him. But some Fulani Muslims, they are imam, they may seem against him. If you're watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, all notifications, drop your comments, click like button, and also share this video. Like and share this video. But then we saw the Igbos youth are saying Peter Obi does this home. Peter Obi's presidency will never stop Biafra. What do you have to say about that?
Thank you for having me on this wonderful channel this morning. Finally, Biafra has come. Biafra has come because this is what Mazin Kanu have predicted many years ago, that a time like this will come, and that is the time that I have come. Let me tell you, every Igbo now does not believe on Peter Obi presidency. Whether you make Igbo presidency or not, does not stop Biafra. As I speak to you now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a president of Nigeria. Is Yoruba not suffering? Yoruba is suffering. Now, the whole Nigeria is suffering. What gives you the moral that if Obi become a president, Obi will solve the problem of Nigeria? So the answer for this, or the question you answer me, whether Fulani men want to be the president or not, Igbos are not interested in presidency. All they want is to go to exit from Nigeria. And then I stand with them that this country, if you say the North does not want regional government, let everybody go on their own peaceful way. This is what the North, they deserve. They want the Muslims to rule them. Today, Boko Haram will take over their region. Fulani will take over the country. Is that what they want? But we are in this country where Jonathan was the president. Jonathan invested for the North more than the North. The North candidates. What Jonathan did to the North, Buhari did he do to the North? The answer is no. So most of them, because of religion, they say, oh, we don't want that. And these are the reasons we are saying that British will join us together to become one, make a biggest mistake, maybe probably because to keep making Nigeria. That's why they join us together. So for me, whether it will be or not, Biafra will come, and the Biafra has already come.
Because we look at the other fact that we've seen some Igbo youths, and they are telling Peter Obi that he should learn from Goodluck Jonathan. That no matter what you do for the North, they don't like Christians. I don't like Southerners. That because Tinubu bought in a Muslim ticket, that is why the Northerners voted for him. They voted for MK Abiola too because of Muslim ticket. Mr. James, let's look at this possible angle. Is Peter Obi presidency not a stumbling block for the organization of Biafra by the Igbos?
No, the Obi presidency is not a stumbling block. Let me tell you, whether Obi president or not, it does not stop Biafra. Peter Obi met Biafra, and Peter Obi, whether a president or not, we live before Biafra. Biafra cannot die. As soon as I keep telling people Biafra is an ideology, Biafra is a spirit, no one can keep Biafra. You know, many people have looked at no, so in the name of this Biafra, many have gone, and many are still going as we speak now. Whether Obi become president or Obi cannot stop it. I've told you, Obi is not a solution to Nigeria problem. This coalition is not a solution to Nigeria problem. If you bring a Jamaica from heaven, it cannot solve Nigeria problem with this correct structure. The only solution to Nigeria government is regional government, or you divide Nigeria. Anything you are doing aside from that is waste of time. If you see these looters, past criminals yesterday who gather for all in the name of coalitions, I'm happy in one way or the other, because anything that can kick Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of office, I appreciate it. But nevertheless, they are not aged. They are not coming to fight for the masses. It's because they have been pushed away. They are not taking from the natural state, and that's why they assembled yesterday, shouting that they want to kick Bola Ahmed Tinubu out. Not that they mean well for Nigeria. They went to elephant fight. It is the ground that suffer it. It is with the masses that are suffering it in Nigeria. So for me, Obi cannot stop Biafra. Whether Obi become president or not, Biafra will come, and Biafra is already here.
Obi cannot stop Biafra. Well, that is the major talking point this lovely morning at this stand here. Many Yorubas and the Northerners feel that if the Igbos were to give it presidency now, that is the end of their Biafra agitation. But you, from the Middle Belt, you are saying that even if Obi comes to power, they will talk about Biafra. What did you see and why do you take that position?
No, what I see is that Obi coming as a Nigerian president, Obi is coming to serve the Fulani Caliphate. You can hear what the Rufai said that I made Bola Ahmed Tinubu president, I will remove him as a president. So if Rufai can have this audacity and tell Bola Ahmed Tinubu he make him a president, what will stop to tell him if Obi misbehave? I will not tell Obi. As I speak to you, if Obi become president today, take my word to bank. Viewers that watch the video, Obi will not spend more than 2 years. They will impeach Obi. But when Obi come in, Obi will push his energy to make Nigeria better. He will lower what these politicians are eating, and the politicians they will gang up against him, they will impeach him. The same thing that happened to him when he was a governor in Anambra State. So for me, it's not a solution to the Biafra problem. Biafra is already here already. There's nothing like we are talking about. That's why they are holding Mazen and the Kano there. Are you seeing the killing in the southeast now? They say Samakpa is the problem of the southeast. Samakpa is the one causing southeast. But since Samakpa has been deprived now, are you seeing the killing in the southeast? Most especially in Enugu preside. You see how Fulani are now 11 Igbos now in Imo State. So for me, nobody can stop Biafra. Biafra will come, and Biafra is already here.
If nobody can stop Biafra, Biafra will come. Then why do you think Peter Obi wants to become Nigeria president? Isn't that a way to stop the marginalization of the Igbos in Nigeria?
No, Obi is a politician. Obi is not fighting for Biafra. People who are fighting Biafra, they know this. Obi is never a Biafra. I never say a day where Obi come and say this is Biafra. No, Obi is not. Obi is a Nigerian politician. I mean, Nigerian politicians, they fight for themselves. That's why they say they want to fight for the people. So for me, Obi cannot stop Biafra. 100 of Obi cannot stop Biafra. Whether Obi become president or not, Obi is a politician, Nigerian politician. He's playing his politics. When the day comes, when the time comes, I will tell you, and I keep telling you that Buhari might be the last president of Nigeria. Forget about all this thing. Because the Biafra is here already. The Yorubas that have Tinubu as the president, is Yoruba, are they happy with this government? Yoruba cannot go to market to buy things because things is expensive. The same way other tribe cannot go to market to buy. So for me, it's not about Obi being a president. Obi has no solution to Nigeria problem.
Obi has no solution to Nigeria problem. Now, what people have said that Fulani has ruled, Yoruba has ruled, allow the Igbos to rule so that it can go hand in hand. Everybody will have their share. Now that you said that Obi has a solution to Nigeria problem, what then do you think is the best solution to this current quagmire in Nigeria?
No, the time they will have allowed the Igbo to rule this country has passed. The perfect time will have been better. That 2023 election, it will have hit the wound of Biafra this thing. But they manipulate it. And they say it is not time for Igbo, this man grab power and run away with it. Now they are giving Peter Obi condition now that if he must be a president, it's 4 years, Obi will become president. So how do you say the Igbos that have not ruled before, they are coming first time, they say in 4 years they will rule? Why is that not the marginalization? So I've said that the only solution to it, which I keep saying is regional government or you divide the country, let everybody go on their own. Only Nigeria, one Nigeria is consuming Nigeria, one Nigeria is killing Nigeria. And that's why you can see average men now, the way people are dying in Nigeria now, it's alarming. Casket everywhere. Somebody was telling your channel this morning that casket is everywhere now. That's what's raining in Nigeria because the rate of people dying in Nigeria is small. So for me, only solution to Nigeria problem, regional government or you divide Nigeria.
But we saw a man of God here this morning who said that it was God that made us one, and that nobody should be allowed to divide Nigeria. What do you have to say about that? No,
the man of God who is saying that, where is he seeing that one from? When God told him that he will make us one, it is human being that wants us to one. But right from the time Adam told God that God, you gave me this wife, God doesn't choose for anybody. You choose for yourself. You are now left for God to approve it for you. So it is not God that chooses Nigeria to be Nigeria. It is men that said, oh, we want to be Nigeria. Fraudulent Frederick Lugard that call Nigeria, brought people from different places and call it Nigeria. So it is not God. God is not the one that formed Nigeria. It is human being that create that bring people together and name it Nigeria.
Now, in 2014, Nigeria completed 100 years. Now, last year we saw a leader who said Nigeria has expired after 2014, after 100 years. Do you agree that Nigeria has expired as a nation?
No, yes, Nigeria have expired, and that's why you see all these atrocities that is happening, all these shenanigans characters that is happening, Boko Haram everywhere, Fulani Hitmen. It's as a result of Nigeria have expired. Check any other African countries that are worse in these things I've mentioned. No, Nigeria have expired, and that's what Jonathan called that meeting in 2014. That every Nigerian should come out. Let's sit in one accord. Let's reason together. You see one Nigeria. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu water it down. Nigerians don't know what he's doing. Today, look at it today. The number of people that have died under Bola Ahmed Tinubu government now, compare now, is alarming. So for me, Nigeria have expired. Nigeria, whether Nigeria want to be one, everybody need to come together, sit down, let's reason together whether I want to want Nigeria or not.
27 coalition. So people say that ADC and APC are the same thing, and even Peter Obi alone cannot stop Nigeria problem. ADC and APC, are they the same in your opinion?
They are the same in the sense that the faces yesterday we saw yesterday are still the same set that came in 2015 who pushed Jonathan out, but because this government is not favoring them now, they group themselves again to come again so that them too go start looting the national treasure. But the fact remains that we don't have a choice now to push Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of that place because Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't know what he's doing. He's the worst president so far we have had. In
Imo State, Governor Ozodima's picture was there. Cows were eating freely on the streets of Imo State. What does that say about the current governors in Igbo land?
Yeah, that shows you that these people are the element of the Fulanis, that they have a mountain in the southeast for them to be able to carry out their evil atrocities in the whole southeastern region of Nigeria. You can see that that signboard is an evidence indicating and telling the people of the world like you and I that of a truth that this man is in support. They know that we are here. They know the purpose of which we are here. They know why we are here, and they are not innocent of our presence in Imo State. That is what it means. And can Hope them deny it? No, he cannot deny that he's not aware of it. And moreover, they are trying to tell you that this is the man that gives us a place. This is the man that invites us. This is a man that informed us. This is the man that said that there is a vacancy, there is a space for you to come and occupy. That is what it means. So they are not there just by being there for themselves, for being there sick. No, they are there because somebody invited them. And who is the person that invited them?
Who is the Fulani to come to Igbo land?
Who is the one that invited them? That is why they
can invite strangers to your land.
That is not forbidden. Are you hearing me? No, strangers coming to your land is not a forbidden. Even Bible recommends it that when you see a stranger, you should welcome a stranger and treat a stranger well. Are you getting it? But Bible did not encourage us to welcome the Fulanis. This kind of stranger. Welcome people that will come and kill you and take the life of your women, your children, their fathers, render them homeless, childless, rape. And what have you destroyed the farmland? God did not approve this one. Bible did not approve it. That's not the kind of stranger the Bible is talking about. But Bible recommended welcoming strangers. Do you understand me? So that is what they are trying to tell you, that Hope Uzodinma is the one that brings them. So, and everything you see them doing, Hope Uzodinma is signing an agreement with them. So it's not new to Hope Uzodinma, neither is it new to them. But it could be new to us because we were not there when they signed it, when they reached the agreement. Yes, we were not there, but both of them, that's why they show you the signboard and they carry their cow, display it in the front of the signpost with the picture of Hope Uzodinma, the man that they reach agreement with.
Does it mean that the cows are more important than human beings?
Yeah, before Hope Uzodinma and the Fulani's counterpart, cow is more important to them, valid to them than human being. And to them, they believe that that cow is a citizen of Nigeria rather than the Nigerians. Moreover, I will tell you this. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, regard to what Kenya has said, has not committed no offense, but it was, planned to be kidnapped, and they successfully do that. The DSS that are denying that they did not involve in kidnapping of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. How come they become involved in detaining Mazen Nnamdi Kanu unlawfully? How come, since they are denying it, how come that transmitter Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was taken to DSS for the transmitter checkup? How come, if the judge of the transmitter should be taken, in the custody of the DSS, why should the DSS be denying or being involved in his kidnapping? No, please, they are not talking to children. We all are adults. That's why this country called Nigeria cannot move forward, because the truth is not there. And whenever truth will start coming out, you will see that the lies will begin to go. And people will take a look at it now. It's the Nigerians having trust to their elders. Nigerian politicians, the Nigerian elders, Nigerian leaders, the Nigerians did not even have confidence in them. They did not trust them. They did not hope in them. They did not even see them as leaders. They did not even regard them as anything. They did not see them as people that have anything to put in the table. So then tell me, what is the leadership there and what is the age there? Whereby at your age, how old is Nigeria? Then they are continuing telling the lies up to now. And they are claiming to be giant of Africa. In which angle, in what area are you giant in Africa? In terms of security, you fail woefully, is zero. In terms of economy, is zero. In terms of management, in terms of leadership, you fail woefully. Do you know how many people that are pulled up, Africans that are pulled up from ECOWAS because of Nigerian leadership in ECOWAS, because of Nigerian control over ECOWAS, because of Nigeria being in charge in ECOWAS? Look at the countries that are pulling out of ECOWAS. That is to tell you that this country, the way they are going, is not normal, it's abnormal.
Now, let's look at this other angle. The North is saying that what they are doing is the best.
By
By keeping Nigeria one, not allowing people like Namdekan to destroy Nigeria, because God has found a way to create us and to make us one in Nigeria.
Point of correction. Before the British arrival, we all have our differences. We all have our system. We all have our rules and regulations. And we all know how we are ruling ourselves before the British. And when the British came, and when the British left this country, did they see the concept? Is there any agreement? Did they reach any interaction or any round table discussion with the Igbos? Is there any Igbo man endorsing Nigeria's signature as the way they put it? No! That is the question. The answer is no. There was no signatory that signified that we should be one with the Fulanis. We should be one with that. See, my brother, before the British...
But is it not God that joined us together as Nigeria?
Let me tell you, there are one village, Asian village, that is Oma here today, whereby you go to that village as at that time, you see this hammer as a rock, a form on its own. And that place has been over 3,000 years before the arrival of the British. That they inhabit their state today.
So don't be God join us together.
God did not join us together. Now, human being, the British, the wicked souls, are the one that joined us together. And that was why they leaked the election in 1959, because they say Igbos are too white. Igbos know what they know. And that is why when they came to Nigeria, did they rule you directly? You should have asked yourself, why is it that these people came to Nigeria and used the indirect route to rule Nigeria? Why instead of the direct routes? Are you not seeing the foul play? Are you not seeing the foul play? And that is why we are not together, and we can never be one. Take it or you leave it. Because in our heart, oneness comes from the heart. Oneness is one. Come from what? Come from the heart. It's like love. Love comes from your heart. Whereby you don't like somebody, no matter what that person do, you can never appreciate it. And that is why you are seeing it Igbos today. Nothing Igbo man can do for Nigeria. No sacrifice Igbo people will give Nigeria, that Nigeria will appreciate it.
Now, let's talk about this. What can we do to make this country one? What can we do to make... That's the way out of
the thing to make Nigeria one has been destabilized.
Then how can we stabilize it?
Fully accord stand. That is the only thing that would have made Nigeria one. But since Aburi Accord has been boycotted, Nigeria can never be one, and it cannot work again.
And there's nothing we can do to ever make the country one.
Nothing can make Nigeria. See, my brother, take it or you leave it. Nothing will make a Biafra man again to accept Nigeria as his own country. And nothing will make Fulani. You can see it playing in politics now. You see Muhammadu Buhari, in terms of his own regime, you see what happened. Tinubu now don't go there. Despite the fact he used another person's mandate to enter there. you can see what happened. And what, Baba, let me tell you this. Had it been his Kwankwaso, that won that 2023 election, are you trying to tell me that they are going to give it to Tinubu?
So finally,
they are going to announce Tinubu just the same way they manipulate to be old. Because it's an, and remember, after the election, El-Rufai said it clearly that the Bakassi Peninsula, not that Bakassi Peninsula belonged to Cameroon before. It was what they used as a collateral for them to block the Igbos from Biafra from, passing through that channel to get their food. Do you understand? That was when the British, because they thought before that, when they saw Igbos are conquered, they now have to intervene so that they will not betray. They will not betray their child, the one that they call their own loyalists. That loyalists you are talking about is no other than the Fulanis. Do you understand? And that was what made them to lead the first election in 1959 in favor of what? Tafa Balewa, the Northerner, who happened to be the prime minister as at that time, while Zeke was what? A ceremonial president. You get it? So I am giving you an update. What I'm not just telling you. I want you to go and do your findings and find your facts. Because I have fact over what I am telling you. You can Google it anytime. You can check it anytime. Do your findings on your phone. Then if I lie, do not watch me again. Are you getting? So Obi should do what? Obi should go and sleep. That 1959 was what happened in 2023. They took